please.
No, there's no point in you telling because she's already dealing with your case.
know,
and you'll be given
please,
plenty of opportunity to...
Please, sir.
No, you'll
I'm
be
not
given
looking for opportunity to... I swear.
You'll be interviewed further.
Come on, you speak English, lads? No?
English?
Any English at all?
Pushtu?
Pushtu. Okay.
One employee can speak English and he's happy to interpret his colleagues' incredible claims.
What's your date of birth?
He says, I don't know the day, but he's saying I'm 15 or 17, 15, 16, something like that.
50?
No, 50, 15.
50?
15, 1-5.
What?
He says that.
All right then. Can you ask him what country he's born in?
Here. He's from Afghanistan.
Can you ask your friend again to confirm how old he is?
Yeah. It says 15.
15 years old?
Yeah.
With grey hair?
With grey hair.
Can you just ask him his address for me?
He said, I've just come last night.
Can you just ask him how he got here to the UK?
He says, I've just come from to Colors from here and the lorry.
In a lorry?
Yeah.
Next door, another Afghani worker is being checked out.
Can you just ask the lad here? What's his date of birth?
And it appears a common theme is emerging.
He says I'm 15.
15?
Yeah.
When did he arrive in the UK?
He says I'm coming last night.
And you say you arrived last night on a lorry and you walked straight in here to a job first thing this morning? We've struggled to get a Pashto interpreter, so we've using the gentleman here who's been very helpful. We're speaking to this lad here, but he claims to have arrived here last night in the early hours of the morning on a lorry from France. And he says he's 15.
Me?
I'm arresting you on suspicion of entering the UK without leave. You don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence. If you don't mention, when questioned, something which you later on in court.
You are now, Ismail, you are now under arrest.
Both men claiming to be 15 are arrested as they've admitted entering the country illegally. As they're claiming to be children, their ages will have to be assessed by the social services.
Just take that as
One of the remaining workers is a Pakistani national who is here on a student visa. However, he admits he is not doing any studying at all.
Claims he's only started working here today, so he's working but not studying.
No.
This one do.
He gets paid £15 a day.
Yes, he will.
That's for 10 hours.
I'm going to arrest you now. He's not even entered to the UK. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence. You do not mention when questioned something later around in court.
The Afghani who's been so helpful acting as an interpreter is a failed asylum seeker and should have left the UK. Now he faces the reality of going home.
I live long time in this country, no crime, nothing. But I can't live in Afghanistan now because if you saw me, my brain is already from here, not from Afghanistan. You see the.
I understand that, but you know when you're here illegally, there's always a chance that you'll be sent
I know
back.
I'm legal.
I appreciate what you're saying, but there's nothing I can say is going to help me now.
I do nothing. I just work, sleep, home. That's it. You know.
Morning's still young, really. I mean, there were 5 employees there, and we've taken 4 out. This guy who owns this place looking at, upwards of £40,000 in penalties, which is a considerable amount. Yeah, I'm quite satisfied actually. 5 out of a morning's work. Happy.
Okay, guys, let's go.
The Afghani worker who helped to interpret won himself a reprieve. He put in a fresh application and was given permission to live in the UK. The student who was working instead of studying was detained and removed back to Pakistan. The 2 Afghani men claiming to be 15 were assessed to be over 18. One was detained and removed from the UK, but as the other had no travel documents, he was released on bail and has since absconded. An Australian man has been stopped at passport control. The passenger has been stopped because the immigration team believes he doesn't have enough money for a 4-month holiday. That, and just 3 weeks ago, he was refused a UK work permit.
Did you pack in a hurry?
Yes.
The passenger seems nervous.
Try to relax. Try to relax. You're going tense.
Officer Bruce finds a mask, which may or may not be work-related.
You're looking nervous.
This man is carrying some strange clothes. But are they a concern for immigration? This document might be.
I found a letter of sorts, or a contract. It says a contract between master and slave. This contract is between the master and the slave. This contract is made with the full legal consent of both parties. The slave must learn to desire what the master wants. Signed by the passenger as the slave, dated the 5th of June 2008. That is not an employment contract as I would see it. So it's just, I think, a bit of interesting reading.
Officer Bruce is content the passenger's contract is not a sign of employment. But he still has concerns about the passenger's funds.
Okay, I'm going to go and interview the gentleman now. Mr. Goff?
The immigration interview gives Officer Bruce a chance to find out about the passenger's trip and the items in his bag.
Okay, the equipment you have in your bag, if you're coming here for a short holiday, why do you have all of that with you? Your clothing, your fetish clothing.
Why?
Fetish clothing.
I intend to hopefully use it whilst I'm here.
Okay, you have a contract with your master. Where is your master currently?
I have no idea.
Will you receive any form of cash payment for using your equipment?
Absolutely not.
Okay, what do you have to return to in Australia?
Okay, I have a couple of pets. Obviously all my friends and family are in Australia. My life is in Australia.
I don't believe he can afford to be here. He's got £1,500 to last, including paying for at least partial rent, food, whatever transport he intends to do, whatever things he intends to do while he's here. He just doesn't have the funds.
Officer Bruce will now consult his Chief Immigration Officer, Sarah Dyson.
Let's think about what he really needs to survive in the UK, in London. You know, even living on beans and jacket potatoes for 4 months, it doesn't really hang together. And we know that he wanted to work here because we've got the evidence. You know, he applied for that visa and got only refused 3 weeks ago, didn't he?
So I'm recommending refuse leave to enter and return him to his country. I just want to come outside. I just need to explain something to you.
Sure.
Okay. The situation is this. Due to your current circumstances, I'm not satisfied. You are going to be refused entry to the UK today. So would you prefer to go tonight or take a flight tomorrow?
Might as well be tonight.
His lack of funds makes the immigration team suspicious he's here to work. He's refused entry and sent back to Australia on the next available flight.
At Heathrow, a 41-year-old Australian claiming to be a tourist has been stopped at passport control. Officer Devinder Tung is suspicious because the woman has limited funds and can't tell him what she wants to do while on holiday. The passenger is a chef, and Officer Tung believes she may intend to work in Britain. What she's carrying in her luggage raises suspicions further.
She's just informed me that she's got some special luggage that she's checked in, which she said were her chef knives. Now, when asked why she needed them, she said she was going to do some cooking for her uncle. Is that all the baggage that you have at the moment?
Yeah, my knives are in the fridge.
Your knives are in the fridge. Okay, we'll go and grab your knives. Okay, I'm just going to have to take this away from you as well, just whilst we're conducting our inquiries, okay? I can't let you have this, and then I'll return it back to you afterwards, okay?
Officer Tung must search all the woman's bags to find out if she is a genuine tourist. In with her laptop, he discovers several copies of the woman's CV.
We also have copies of her educational certificates with her. She's got copies of them. I mean, it's strange, you know, someone bringing educational certificates, CVs, coming for a holiday. At her age, 41, she's too old to get a working holiday maker visa to come here through that channel. I haven't looked at her qualifications exactly, but, you know, we've got the new points-based system, so maybe she doesn't qualify for the points to get the right work permits to come over. So, you know, they're left with no other option but to come and seek entry as a visitor and then work illegally. And can I ask you what this is? What's this?
It's a CV that I use how I get working. This is how I send it to my employers. This goes electronically.
Whose CV is it?
Mine, Robin Cameron's.
Why are you bringing them with you?
They're always in my back, in my laptop. They're always there.
They're always there?
They're always in my bag, yeah.
So many copies? You've got about 25 copies of your covering letter.
Yeah.
And there must be maybe the same amount of CVs.
When I'm looking for work, that's what I send them. Always looking for work, but you always get bits and pieces.
You're always looking for work?
Yeah.
Why are you carrying your chef knives with you?
Because I'm going to cook some food for my friends while I'm here. I take them everywhere I go.
Can you not use their knives to cook food?
No, because they're blunt. You always cut. No.
Why not?
No, because people. I can't.
Because you're only going to cook for friends. How many friends do you have here? You have.
Yeah, but even when I'm at home in Sydney,
You have an uncle.
To people's house.
Yeah, you have an uncle to cook for.
Yeah.
And you have Julie to cook for, and another. Yeah. So there's 3 people.
I don't like using anyone else's knives. It's a personal thing that I've had my own knives. People's knives are normally blunt.
Okay. I mean, looking at what we've looked at so far, everything suggests to me that you're coming to the United Kingdom to seek and take employment here.
But I can't. I can't get a working visa here.
Yeah.
No, I can't work here.
But no, everything suggests to me that you are, because, I mean, why else would somebody carry a CV with them? You have 3 friends here.
Yeah.
And you've bought your chef knives to cook for them.
But if you could understand what it's...
I do understand, but...
The chefs are like...
You're not cooking... Unless you plan to cook in a professional kitchen, you don't need to bring your knives with you.
If I go to my dad's house, I take my knives. If I go to anyone's house to cook for them, I take my knives.
So do you have any intention of working here?
No, I don't.
No, okay.
What did she say about the knives and the certificates?
Well, certificates, she said, well, she always carries them around with her wherever she goes. She's always looking for work. I said, you're always looking for work. Are you planning to work here? No, I'm not planning to work here.
I don't buy this thing about taking your chef's knives everywhere you go. And you don't take your certificate.
No, you
When
don't.
did you last take yours on holiday?
No, and it's not just one. There's a few copies of each. It's not just like, you know, she's got different coloured one. Here we go. This is her CV.
Oh.
That's her, yeah.
No, she's looking for work, isn't
Oh,
she?
she's definitely looking for work, yeah.
Nope. Sorry.
I've checked RDs. There's a flight out tonight at 2100 or something.
Fitting well?
Yeah, she's fitting well. This is for you, your reasons for refusal. This also gives you your flight that you're going back on. So you're going on the EY to Abu Dhabi, connecting on all the way to Sydney tonight.
Okay.
Okay? Your passport and stuff will be held with us. When you board the flight, my colleagues who will escort you to your flight will then hand the passport on to the cabin crew, who will then give it to you when you land.
There's nothing I can do?
Unfortunately not, no.
This is so wrong. I've worked my ass off to get here. I'm a chef. I make $25 an hour in Sydney. I've worked that hard. Look, you've read my diary. You've been through everything. I'm not here to work.
Okay. Well, everything that you've brought with you suggests that you are here and your intentions are to seek employment here in the United Kingdom.
You can keep all that.
No, that's not going to stop.
I know. I just grabbed my laptop. My laptop had recipes in it.
She didn't take it too well. She'd spent a lot of money. I mean, it didn't seem as if she had limited funds to her anyway. Now, you know, someone wouldn't spend all that money to come here just for a trip if they didn't have it. I mean, there must have been more intentions to her coming here, like to work, so she could earn some more money. So I think that was the right decision.
I've worked my ass off for the last 6 months to come to this country to have a holiday. I brought my knives, I'm a chef, I'm going to cook for my friends.
and they refused me entry into this country. It's just so wrong. You know, he wants me to bring my family. My family just had the biggest party for me to leave yesterday, and now I've got to bring him with someone come home. So I'm embarrassed and I'm upset. I've done nothing wrong. I've done nothing wrong except for trying to come to this country. Thanks.
Immigration officers are plotting to arrest and deport a known sex offender. They watch him arrive on CCTV. His victim was a 12-year-old girl. He thinks he's here to report as usual.
There's several warnings, violence warnings against this young man, and it's part of the contingency plans that we have police officers present. Risk assessment dictates that police officers will be present on the day. But yeah, there are warning signs, so I've got to take the necessary measures to make sure that I'm safe and all the other staff are safe.
Playing it cool, they let him enter the building. Watching him closely, they are in no rush to make a move.
He'll go into the main reporting centre to sign on, as he does every single week. When he does, I'll go and I'll approach him then and just ask him to leave the reporting centre, and I'll bring him round to the detention room. He'll be allowed legal representation, he'll answer phone his family. So, and that'll be it.
Fresh from prison, he's wearing a tag.
We're just going to go into the back office now and I'm going to take your tag off. Okay. All right. I've got some papers to serve and I want to explain them to you, but you'll be all right.
Officer Emmett is doing his best to keep the situation calm.
Let's have a seat in here, fella. Sit yourself down over here, young man.
Morning.
Sit yourself down. Which leg are you tagged on?
That one there.
That one. When you put your foot up there, keep still. Take your foot. Right, I mean, obviously I've taken your tag off today. What I'm going to do is now is serve papers. I've been instructed to detain you today, pending your deportation from the United Kingdom. What's going to happen now is one of my colleagues is going to search you. You've been searched before. That's to ensure your safety and our safety. So could you just stand up, please?
Okay. Step away from this one. Put your hands up for me, thank you. No, is there a necklace on you, nothing? Just pull your pockets out, that's it. That's it, thank you.
Do you understand what's happening? That's it. Yeah.
If it's possible to notify my legal representative.
I'll be doing that straight away. I'll be faxing everything that you've been told today and every form that you've had served on you today. I'll be faxing that in the next 5 minutes to your solicitor. Okay.
And is it possible to come or not? Because she's actually waiting for me.
Right. These gentlemen here will make that decision.
Where is she?
She's at home.
She's at home?
Yes.
We'll allow that, Gaz.
I have no objection to that.
Okay, let's open the other, Gaz. Have you got a number for contact?
As soon as I get a movement, mate, I'll get it back up. Yes, hello, ma'am. Sit down. Can you sit down, please? Yes, ma'am, sit down. Okay, I want you to sign in today.
So 2 numbers.
And detaining me. They're about to take me to London now.
He served the full 4 years of his prison term. His deportation is the final part of his sentence. Today, he's being deported. No one is taking any risks. 4 security guards will escort him all the way to Lagos, Nigeria.
Into that search room, please.
In 2007, over 4,000 serious criminals, including murderers, sex offenders and drug dealers, were deported from Britain. On arrival in Lagos, the security guards will hand him over to the Nigerian authorities.
I'm just going to ask you a few questions about your stay here, yeah? How long are you going to be here?
3 months.
3 months. So immediately today, where will you be going?
I've got one friend picking me up from the airport, so I will be staying with him, or I will be staying with my other friends all from South Africa as well.
Okay. So your friend that's picking you up, is he just a friend?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Miss Thomas, I have got some inquiries to make, okay? So just need to take this. Take a seat for me. You'll be here with us until I finish conducting those inquiries, okay? Matt? Got a referral for you. Okay, we've got a South African female. She's just coming in. She says she wants to come in for 3 months, but she's just finished a 2-year working holiday. And she's only been away from the country for a month. She says she'll be going to Scotland, Ireland, visit other South African friends that she has here.
So in 2 years here, she just didn't get around to seeing Scotland and Wales.
And Ireland and Wales, yeah.
Doesn't hang together. And the idea of a working holiday is that you have a holiday and you do a bit of incidental work.
Exactly.
And that in 2 years you should, you know,
You
pretty
should have
much
seen
be able to
what
see
you
what you
wanted
need
to
to
see,
see.
yeah.
So then to come back for another holiday on top of that makes me think that there's something here
Yeah.
that's more important than
Yeah.
going back there.
A 2-year working holiday visa allows 1 year of work and 1 year of holiday.
Right, just come with me this way.
The South African woman has already had one of these visas, and now she's back just 1 month later.
Yeah?
Officer Patel wants to find out if the friend waiting to pick up the passenger is just a friend. But it seems being stopped by immigration is all too much for her.
I know you're upset, but it's just, you know, I just have to...
I feel alone now, and I just want to speak to my mom.
Do you want to give her a call? Do you want me to give...
She's at work now.
Okay.
I just want to go home. I don't even want to be here anymore.
Just grab your bags.
Although the passenger appears to have given up the fight, Officer Patel investigates further to assess her status. First, she calls the passenger's friend waiting in arrivals.
Hi Tom, my name is Sheetal. I'm an immigration officer at Heathrow Airport. Hi there. Are you meeting anyone today? Okay, just to let you know, she's currently being held with immigration. We do have some further inquiries that we need to conduct. Is it all right if I have a quick chat with you? And how is it that you know her? You just know through friends. Are you just friends or are you in a relationship? You're in a relationship, thank you. Okay then, thank you. Bye-bye. So it turns out that the gentleman downstairs, Tom, is the passenger's boyfriend. And when I asked the passenger if it's a boyfriend or a friend, she stated that he is just a friend. To have a boyfriend in the UK creates a stronger tie than just to have friends in the UK. So it gives her that extra thing to want to come back for. So not sure why she would have said on the desk that it's not a boyfriend, but that's what we need to find out.
The passenger has lied about who was picking her up. With a boyfriend here, Officer Patel suspects a short visit might turn into something more permanent.
As soon as the deception starts, that's when our alarm bells start ringing. And, you know, it's just that, have you got more to hide? Is there more to this than you're letting on? Previous payslip from when she was here on her working holiday.
Officer Patel and her boss, Matt Dyson, look for other clues to find out why she wants to come to the UK. They discover a payslip.
£500 fortnightly, that's not bad.
That shows she's worked full-time for that whole year.
Okay.
So that's not good.
So we just need to find out if she worked full-time for the other year as well.
Where is it?
Her working holiday visa would have allowed her to work 12 months of her 2-year stay.
In this case, what we've got so far is there's a payslip there which appears to indicate, unless she was earning an enormous amount for a little bit of work, that she probably worked the whole of the last tax year, the one that we've just completed. Now, that means she's done all her work basically in that period. Now, do we really believe that in the first year she was here she did nothing at all? Well, that's unlikely, because let's be honest, if you're a working holidaymaker on a 2-year working holiday, you're not going to sit around and not work for a whole year and then just do it at the end, because, you know, your financial constraints are the same at the beginning as they are at the end, pretty much.
Good morning, my name is Sheetal. I'm an immigration officer at Heathrow Airport.
Officer Patel calls the restaurant where the passenger has been working.
So she started 25th of June 2007 and departed 26th of Feb, did you say? 2009. Okay.
The manager says the woman worked over 20 months at the restaurant, 8 more than her visa allowed.
It just goes to show that she had a disregard for the restrictions that was put on her. When you do get your working holiday, you are told it's 1 year's holiday, 1 year's work, and she's abused that. Once you abuse something once, you know, you can't be trusted that you're not going to do it again, that's the thing. I've just made a phone call, and they tell me that you were employed from the 25th of June 2007 to the 26th of Feb 2009.
Okay.
Yeah? So that's 20 months.
Okay.
Yeah? Do you understand what that means?
No.
Right. When you were given your working holiday visa, You were told how long you can work for?
Yeah.
And how long were you told?
A year.
Okay, so we've now found out that in fact, you worked for over that time, which means that you breached the restrictions given to you on your working holiday. So after speaking to Tom, yeah, he's told me that, like I asked you at the desk, are you in a relationship or is he just your friend? And you told me he's your friend. But when I asked him, he says he's in a relationship with you. So, who's right, who's wrong?
I mean, if he wants to go into a relationship, then that's
Okay.
what he wants to call
What do you call it?
a thing.
Okay. So
But I would say we're friends.
So you guys have been together as friends, and now you're coming back to see him.
Not necessarily him, but he
Okay.
knows that.
Okay. After speaking to him, he says that you guys are in a relationship. Why would he say that? Because he says he's actually discussed plans with you and stuff.
I don't know. I don't know.
The passenger is trying to make light of her relationship. For the chief, it doesn't wash.
You can have a certain amount of sympathy when someone's dreams are not going to go or come to fruition this week. But, you know, she has told lies.
Yeah.
You know.
And, you know, she's done it once. We don't know if she's going to do it again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, she can go home first available flight, please.
Come on, then. I'll tell you what's happening, right? We've made the decision and you've been refused entry today.
Just let me stay 1 week and then just let me... After 1 week, I swear on my mother's life, I will go.
Your removal flight is this evening, okay? Your removal flight is tonight at 8:30. At this moment, you are inadmissible to the UK. Therefore, we can't let you go anywhere. So, unfortunately, you have to stay with us in detention until your flight. But as far as taking you anywhere and put you anywhere else, I can't do that, I'm afraid. It doesn't stop you from coming back. You can still come back. You just need to...
I would never want to come
That's
back
fine.
here.
That's fine.
Never.
That's for you.
The passenger was put on a flight to South Africa later that evening. Today in Birmingham, Chief Immigration Officer Kevin Jolly and Immigration Officer Tina Ooligan are on their way to a registry office. They're about to arrest a Jamaican man on his wedding day.
Who's been an overstayer since 2001. He did ask for approval for the marriage, but was informed at that time that he was not lawfully in the country. He has received a letter. In the letter, it's absolutely clear that he should return to Jamaica and obtain a correct visa, and he hasn't done it.
When the man contacted the Home Office seeking permission to marry, he revealed himself as an illegal immigrant. It's been 8 years since his visa ran out. Now he lives with a British woman, her 3 children, and their 6-month-old baby.
Obviously, his intention is to, having obtained the marriage to a British citizen, submit some form of application so that he doesn't have to go back to Jamaica. But this is unfair to all the other people who do go back to their countries, do request visas, do get visas, pay the fee, and then return lawfully.
Although the groom is in the country illegally, his relationship is genuine. The Home Office granted his British wife approval to marry, but explained he still needed to legalise his immigration status, or he would face arrest.
That's him, that's him.
He hasn't gone back, and thanks to his application, the team know exactly when and where to find him.
Yeah, do you want to come with us, sir? If you could just come over to the vehicle with me, please. You've received your certificate of approval for marriage, but with that certificate of approval, you was given a letter stating that it wasn't leave to remain. Do you understand? You can now be arrested under Schedule 2 of the Immigration Act. So you do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. If you come with us now, we'll explain everything, OK? I understand it's your wedding day, but we need to have a chat. So if you could get in the back for me, please, watch your head.
Officer Jolly has to break the news to the guests that there'll be no wedding day.
All right. I'm very sorry to have caused this problem, but unfortunately, the gentleman needs to be spoken to about his immigration status.
To the immigration office at Solihull.
Documents to say everything is in order?
No, he hasn't.
No.
you were sent a letter saying that because you was being granted the certificate doesn't automatically give you leave to remain in the UK.
Why are you taking me? No, I don't understand.
Because you're now under arrest under Schedule 2, which means that you could be removed from the UK.
They're written to me saying that they received my application.
For the certificate of marriage, that's all.
Yeah.
You haven't made any further applications to extend your stay. And because you've already overstayed, it makes it harder for you to get the application now.
But I did get it.
You haven't been granted any further leave. So you're still an overstayer, which means you're not legally present in the UK.
Yeah, well, the Home Office grant me the permission to get married. I've been through that process.
Yeah, because your fiancé is a British citizen. We can't stop a British citizen choosing who she marries. But what we need to do is make sure that as the groom, you've got the right leave. And at the moment, you haven't got that.
That doesn't make sense to me because I sent for an application, yeah? You could have come to me there and then and find me.
When the application was sent out, the certificate of approval, there was a letter attached to that stating that you are liable for detention and removal, and I have a copy of that on here. Listen, nothing's set in stone at the moment. Let's go back and we'll have a chat, okay?
You have to make sure your status in the UK is lawful. It's your responsibility. And in the end, when circumstances like these occur, it's your responsibility. It's nobody else's fault, it's yours.
It doesn't look good for the groom. He'll have to convince officers Jolly and Hooligan that he's made every effort to sort out his immigration status. Otherwise, instead of going home to his fiancée and children, he could be detained and sent back to Jamaica.
At this moment in time, as far as we're aware, you are not lawfully in the country. You are an overstayer. It is an offence.
If you grant me the certificate of approval, so you could have refused me there and then I say, okay, no, we cannot grant you permission on the basis that you're an overstayer, so you need to do this and you need to do that. Why put me through that? Grant me the permission and then at the same time pick me up from there. That does make sense to me.
Another alternative is to come and take you from your home, but the situation is you may well be there with children. Now, what happened today, you have to admit, was the most gentle way of taking you out of the situation. Why didn't you just go back to Jamaica a long time ago, save yourself the money and all of this nonsense, get a visa, and come back with a visa?
But it's not really just one thing to say, okay, this was the reason, definitely reason. But things just get dragged and dragged and dragged. And I say, okay, there's that you need to do something about yourself now. And I started to do it.
Sure.
And I did it. And luckily, it was granted to me. And I said, well, God, I must be lucky.
Yeah.
But you don't feel so lucky.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, that's what I met you. I'm sorry it was under these circumstances, okay? And all the best in the future.
He's very compliant, truly hurt by the way the situation's gone. But it's something that's going to have to be done, so it's better to do it now rather than later.
After 2 weeks in detention, the man is taken to Gatwick Airport to be put on a flight back to Jamaica. It's a far cry from the dreams he had on the day of his wedding.
We make all the plans. Can you imagine that? Just imagine that. So we got food, we got the art, we got music. Everything was being prepared. And everything just fell flat. So it's just a waste in every aspect that you look at it. And it never has to be like that. I didn't want to go back like this. I don't mind going back. I know going back would have been a part of the process, but not like this.
This man says he's a security guard in London and has permission to work here, but his passport has a fake document. Officer Ruprai has noticed the stamp belongs to a woman.
We have an indefinite leave stamp which is in the document. This has, the pages that the stamp is on has simply been taken out of somebody else's genuine passport and stitched into this document.
To get this far on a false document, he will have completely avoided the British High Commission in Lagos and hoodwinked airline staff on boarding the plane.
Is this you? Okay, I just need you to come with me. Right, I'm going to go downstairs to search your bags. Okay? Do you know why we've stopped you today? Okay, we're not happy with your document. Is this your document? No? It is your
Now
document.
it's time for a bag search with Officer Ruprai and her colleague, Officer Televanto.
What's your real name?
My name's Okbebla Benson.
Sorry?
Okbebla Benson.
Okay, whose is this passport?
I have a problem for where I came
Okay,
from.
answer the question, please. This passport, who does it belong to?
The passport?
Yeah.
There's somebody that gave it to me. I normally
Okay.
call him Uncle London. I have problem at home now.
Right. We need to search your bags, and then, okay, 1 second. We need to search your bags, and then after we will go upstairs and we will talk about what problem you have. Okay?
First thing is, where did you get the passport from?
There's a good Samaritan that gave it to me.
A Good Samaritan?
Yeah.
Good Samaritans forge passports nowadays.
In Lagos.
In Lagos?
There, yeah. So I expressed everything to him.
Okay.
I told him everything that happened.
Okay. Okay, this looks like a crib sheet. It says here, where do you work? I am a security officer in Oak Kent Road. These are the answers that you were giving us on the desk.
I'm just doing it on my own, sir, because I know that...
Is that correct? Isn't that what you said on the desk? You did say that I work on the Oak Kent Road. Is that correct? Yeah? That is correct, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. What else are you not telling us?
I said I have problem at home.
Okay, you keep saying you've got problems.
Yeah.
We've told you we'll come to those later. Okay, but for us to be able to help you, you have to be honest with us now.
Yeah, that's
okay.
what I'm telling
No
you
point
the truth,
being, no point telling us any stories. So what is your real name again? Sorry, I've forgotten.
My name?
Your real name, yeah.
My name?
Yes.
Benson.
Benson. Can you just write on the back of this card your date of birth? 17 September 1993.
Yes, sir.
17 September 1993. That makes you, by my crude calculations, 15.
Yeah.
You're 15 years old.
Well, by 17th of September, I will become 16.
You on the 17th of September. Okay.
The officers suspect that Benson has been trained in Nigeria to beat the UK immigration system.
Okay. Let's go.
He's claiming to be 15. He doesn't appear to be 15. It's possible that he's claiming to be a minor because it's more difficult to remove minors from the United Kingdom. This is something we will be continuing to look at. Just going to go and place him into the holding room. Okay, Benson, I need you to get up, please. Are you tired? Sorry?
My eyes are turning me.
Okay, well, I'm going to take you into another room where you're going to be a bit more comfortable. You can have something to eat there and have something to drink, okay? If you just want to come through with me. Benson, just follow me.
No, there's no point in returning because she's already dealing with your case.
know,
And you'll be given
please,
plenty of opportunity to... You'll
I'm
be
not
given
looking for opportunity. I swear.
You'll be interviewed further.
Okay, Benson.
There's no need to do like this, okay?
Please, sir. Please, sir.
Benson, we
You'll
need
be
to
given
get her
I
up.
have a problem. No, please, sir. Believe me, please. I swear, please.
Listen.
I ran away. Look at my brush. Look at my toothbrush. See, I can't tell you
Okay,
guys.
calm down, will you? Calm down first, calm down.
Benson claims to have run away. If he's telling the truth, he's a vulnerable child in a foreign country. But it could all be part of his plan to get into the UK. Officer Ruprai suspects he's been coached and is referring this case to her chief immigration officer.
What's interesting is the crib notebook that we found in his bags. We've got questions like, where do you live in London? His response, where in London do you live? And, it's listed the address exactly where. An interesting one, how do you like the airport or get to the airport to your house? I take the underground tube and it lists which ones he should be getting to get himself there. But that's quite interesting.
Yeah, they've obviously prepared him, haven't they? Or
Yeah.
tried to prepare him.
I may ask him in the
Yeah,
interview
definitely.
and see exactly what he says. Just take a seat. Take a seat on that side there. We have this document that is not yours. Do you agree with me? Okay, this document contains an indefinite leave stamp. Whose stamp is this?
The person I bought this thing from.
What is the name of that person?
We normally call him Uncle London.
Uncle?
London.
London. Okay, why do you have a notebook and why do you have questions in there regarding what you're doing here in the UK?
After I bought this thing from the boy, person, so I said, when I get to London, so where will I go?
Yeah.
He said, okay, he said I should just say I'm working in a construction site.
How do you know Uncle London?
When I get to Lagos to see my friend not take me there. Say since I have problem, I should go and meet him so that he can just give me a helping hand.
You say you're 15, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What do you do at home in Nigeria?
I'm a student, sir.
Student?
Yes, sir.
And where do you study?
Sir?
Where do you study?
I studied at the Kuchego Grammar School.
When did you join this high school?
That was 1990.
1990? All right, so you...
Not, I said 1990, 2006.
2006?
Yeah.
All right. So you mentioned 1990.
No, I said 1990, if I went to school 1990, by now I was supposed to be a graduate.
Right, okay.
I want to say 2006,
right.
Because I'm in JS3.
Okay, so just so to satisfy my curiosity, why did you mention that 1990 date?
Huh?
Why did you mention that 1990
I want to
date?
mention 2000. Me looking at you people, let me just tell you simple. I'm afraid.
Okay.
I believe that you're not 15.
I'm 15 years.
To me, you look older than 15.
I'm 15.
Okay, how will I believe that you are 15?
I'm 15.
How will I believe that?
Take it from me.
Okay, when you arrived, Benson, you lied to the immigration officer. Earlier, you lied and said this was your passport.
Huh?
So how can I believe you?
No, that was initially just, I'm afraid. I don't know what to say.
Okay, at the moment, you don't have a visa in this document which is genuinely being issued to you, so we will be refusing you and returning you to Lagos. How do you feel about that?
Oh, please, no. Please, sir.
Okay, Benson. Okay, Benson.
Please, sir, please.
Benson, I need you to look at me. Take a seat, sit there and talk to me and tell me what your problem is, and then I can help you. Why can't I send you back to Nigeria? Because this passport has
Then I'm not in safe hands.
Okay, why are you not in safe hands?
I lost my dad and my mom. So after the burial ceremony, I'm at home alone. So I saw the money they brought from the bank. So I collected the whole money.
You took money from where?
I said I lost my dad and my mom.
Okay.
So after the burial ceremony, so they now say we should go and bring the money he has. So after keeping the money, I went there and I collected the money.
What happened? Both of them died on the same day.
Armed robbers, thieves, came to our house. So they said they want money. So then my father is not with money. So the other thief now tell him, say, you should waste those people since they don't have money.
Right.
So that is how it happened. So they shot the two of them. After rushing them to hospital, they died. The family of my father, they are after me. That is what I'm talking. That is why I went to Lagos.
What will happen if you go back to Nigeria?
They want to kill me. That is just the simple truth.
So what do you want from us today?
I just want you people to keep me in safe hands. Safe hands.
And how do you think we can do that?
You can just, I don't know. You know, I'm a stranger, yes, I don't know. I just beg so that you can help me.
So are you saying that you wish to claim asylum while you're here in the UK?
I don't know the meaning of asylum.
If you want us to help you, you need to keep telling the truth.
I will always tell you the truth, and that is just the truth. Listen, I swear.
Okay, which is fine, but you're telling us you're 15 years old and we don't believe you.
I'm 15 years old.
Okay, and we need to establish that. We need to find out your real age. So if you help us, we can help you. Do you understand that? Okay? If you just want to come through. If you want to take your Holy Bible, you can. We've interviewed him. He is wanting us to help him because he has a problem back in Nigeria. I've put it to him, does he wish to claim asylum? He said he's not fully aware of it. However, he can't go back to Nigeria because he said his family members will kill him.
Okay, then, so from here, really, we need to think about getting social services involved and processing his case for asylum.
They don't believe he's a child of 15. They think he's in his early 30s. But without proof either way, they follow the rules and hand him over to social services for an age test. Whilst waiting for this test, he was placed in a house in southeast London. He has since vanished and his current whereabouts is unknown.